Do we need men?
I don't personally think so. I'm doing fine without them.
Do we need men?
No.
Why?
We can do things ourselves.
Do we need men?
I don't think so, not really. Studies have shown you don't actually need them.
A few moments later.
Yo, really?
Seriously, this can't be my life, bro.
Really? Can't put air in
Oh,
a tire like this, Blue?
it's not even going on.
Ladies, when you say you don't need a man, just remember this.
With the police, man.
Wait. What's happening? Stop.
Guys, help me.
Stop. Mate, no hands. She's my girlfriend, okay, mate?
No hands.
Okay, mate? Please, pass through. You can go, okay? Go, please, go.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god, thank you so much.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Don't worry, everything's fine.
Adios, thank gosh.
Okay,
I'm here, I'm safe.
yeah, you're safe, everything's fine. Where are you going?
I'm going home. I was just going from the bus station.
I can bring you home if you want it.
Oh my god, please,
Yeah?
thank you. Thank
Okay,
you.
don't worry, everything's fine. I'm here.
Oh my god. God, you were here.
Don't worry. Okay, you say I have second helmet. Where do you live?
I live very nearby.
All right, just show me road. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Just
Okay.
don't worry. Just
Okay.
okay. Breathe. Everything fine. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Oh my God, your hand's so shaky. Don't worry. Everything's fine.
And you guys want to know what's funny? Some of the modern women will thank men for saving their lives like this.
This man came in here and helped you, probably the only reason you are still alive. And you bring a lawsuit against him? Really? For your broken ribs? There's something called the Good Samaritan Law. And the Good Samaritan Law encourages all of us to help someone in peril and not be held liable for it later. Because the law doesn't want us saying, oh, you know what, I'm not going to touch her. I know she's choking. I think I know the Heimlich maneuver, but I might hurt her, so I'm not going to do anything. The law doesn't want us to do that. The law wants us to say, I see another human being in trouble, and unlike all these other people standing around looking at me turning blue, I'm going to step in and try to save this person. And that's what he did, and the law protects him for doing that.
I'm happy
You should have been offering this man a reward for saving your life. But look at the thanks you get. But you know, I hope this doesn't stop you in the future.
I would hope, Your Honor, that it doesn't
If
happen
you
again.
see me choking in a restaurant, you better come over there. I don't care if you break my ribs. I want to be breathing at the end of the night.
Yes.
This woman is what I like to call Karanos, the final boss of Karens. Oh my God, he didn't save my life. He just ruined my death. That's what he did. Now, I am Asian, and I'm an absolute genius, and I'm an overachiever, and I have never made any mistakes in my life. Here's a fun fact. When CPR is performed correctly, 30% of patients will have a broken sternum or a fractured rib. And this is the type of lady that will say, "Where are all the good men?" when she's talking about relationships.
To a tragedy in Tennessee making headlines this evening. A 15-year-old, a popular high school football player, risking his life to protect 3 young girls as gunshots rang out. He did not survive. In the emotional moment you're about to see, the police chief fighting back tears. Here's ABC's Ron Claiborne.
Police say a group of teenagers had gathered on the front porch of this house when several gunmen approached.
Male on the front porch, possible been shot.
The police chief becoming emotional, describing how one of them dove to protect 3 friends.
Zavion Dobson, a 15-year-old Fulton High School student and football player, was struck and killed after he had jumped on top of 3 girls to shield them
At one point, the chief struggling to keep going.
Sorry. To shield them from the shooters.
Those others were not hit by the gunfire. Tonight, the Fulton High School team putting out this photo honoring their fallen teammate.
This was a fine young man who is a success story.
One of the alleged gunmen was shot and later died. Authorities say the string of 3 shootings overnight in Knoxville were apparently gang-related, leaving one young man with a bright future dead. David killed trying to protect 3 friends.
I remember asking my uncle, why do all the good people always die first? And I remember he replied back to me, when you are in a garden, which flowers get picked first? And I replied back with, the good and the best ones. And he said, exactly. And at that very moment, I fully understand the meaning of life. Zavion Dobson, the light of your selflessness and your heroic act shines brightly in these dark times as a reminder to us of humanity's better qualities. It's been 7 years. Zavion Dobson, my brother, you are not forgotten and will always be remembered for your heroic acts. Now, this 1-minute segment is dedicated to all the brave warriors putting it on the line every single day to make the world a better place.
There's no such thing as too much masculinity if it's genuinely masculine. Genuine masculinity is not out here to hurt people. It's absolutely the opposite. It's out here to protect. And when bad things happen, they call traditionally masculine men. If you need a firefighter, you need a masculine man. When you call the police because of the problem you have, you want masculine men. And as soon as a woman or a man is in trouble, when you look for backup, you look for masculine men. And masculine men have a duty to provide and protect those they care about. We have a duty to do things we don't feel like doing because we know we're supposed to do them. And that's why we stayed in the Titanic and died. And the dangerous thing about overly emotional men is that they're dangerous. They're genuinely dangerous. This is what's crazy. All these people who talk about toxic masculinity and how bad it is for men to be traditionally masculine. A traditionally masculine man does things he doesn't feel like doing because it is his duty to do them. He charges into the building because it is his duty. Not because he feels like it, because it is his duty. We're now teaching the new generation of men that they don't have duty and they can just act on their feelings and act how they feel, and they don't have to act as a man should. Do you know what happens when you get men who just act how they feel? You get school shooters, you get violence, you get rapists. Men who do not control their emotions are dangerous.
.30 in the morning at this home in Idaho Falls. Time for lounging, watching a little TV, and checking your phone. You would hope that anyone who comes calling at this hour is family or a friend. Not this time.
I'm Caspian Shamel.
And I'm Isabel Shamel.
And we survived a home invasion robbery.
We just got home from a date and I was pretty tired and I was just scrolling through my phone, halfway watching the documentary.
We went out and did one of those escape rooms, so we were pretty tuckered out from that, ready to relax.
And then I just hear a loud bang and the door flies open.
I've got a couple of roommates that live downstairs, so having people come in and out at all hours of the night isn't super odd, but I kind of noticed him, and I did a double take.
Sit down, right now. I just didn't know what was happening at first. I was just in shock.
The intruder orders Caspian to take a seat. Then he turns his attention and his shotgun toward Caspian's fiancée on the couch.
I definitely feared for my life whenever I saw that shotgun pointed at me. I've never been in a situation where a loaded gun was pointed at my face, and it was a shock and kind of my life flashed before my eyes.
Did you think we wouldn't be here? We had to.
Caspian reacts in a flash, grabbing the shotgun barrel.
Instinct kicked in, and I wasn't letting go of that shotgun. At that moment, just straight adrenaline, I would say.
Caspian knows his fiancée is still in the room. She rolls off the couch. He barks in order.
Nothing good! I actually yelled for the roommate, and that was all I could muster out.
Good! Now!
Caspian is actually being dragged down the stairs, still holding that death grip on the shotgun barrel. as the intruder is now on his own version of an escape room.
I immediately, as soon as I felt safe enough, ran and called 911 and tried to help the best I could, best I knew how.
It's becoming painfully clear to this home invader.
I told him wrong house, Buster. He was fully in agreement. As we hit the stairs, it was a change in power for sure. He slipped as it was icy. I overtook him, got the weapon away from him.
His girlfriend literally just froze and sat there trying to decide if she should sign out of Facebook or help. Gentlemen, just imagine you fighting for your last breath and your girlfriend just sits on the sofa. Not only that, she runs away and just leaves you to get blown up to smithereens. Gentlemen, welcome to the life of being a man.
Harold, as the intruder is now on his own version of an escape room.
I immediately, as soon as I felt safe enough, ran and called 911 and tried to help the best I could.
Bollocks.
Best I knew how.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
A moment for the couple to relax. Caspian is now armed in self-defense, but hopefully won't need to use his weapons. But 2 minutes later, an angry knock at the door and an unbelievable request.
I opened the door, and he was asking for his shotgun back.
Fuck no, baby!
You know, for a guy that says, Buster, and tuckered out.
So we were pretty tuckered out.
I never thought I would say this, but the man, he's got some balls. Mad respect. And gentlemen, on that note, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Would you rate this guy on a scale 1 through 10?
A 3.
What would you rate yourself on a scale 1 through 10?
A 10.
You think other people agree with that?
I don't care what other people think. Confidence is key, period.
Hey bro, what would you rate this girl on a scale 1 through 10?
What the fuck? That look like a fucking lizard.